rip tomorrow, we start doing some whipsaw action. I think we could come all the way up to 446, because you've got to remember on that daily time frame we're all mixed up, and it's like it was a bullish divergence and then it turned into a bearish divergence before it even really finished the bullish divergence. So we've got a lot going on here that we have to take into consideration. But overall, when I look at the 2 hour, I'm remaining extremely bearish. The market went exactly the way that I called it. And so I just want to point out that when we opened, I told you we were going to have a pedestrian bounce all the way up to, looking at the 30-minute time frame, you can see that the 100-day moving average, it was supposed to just kiss this, and then like I said, it was going to flag out for a while. And remember, I warned you that price action and the velocity of price, it may not be fast enough to get a move down to finish this bearish divergence. Now, that was before new data was emerging, correct? So, you know, when the trading day started, we didn't have some very important developments happening here. Things have changed, and you have to adapt, especially intraday, if you notice that your narrative is changing. So the first part of the narrative played out almost perfectly. Price action got a little fresh with the EMA line there, and you know, that's when Dad has to come out on the porch with the shotgun. Did a little more than kiss, right? So get out of here. It'll be potentially a bullish scenario, but then I was like, wait a moment, self, that's impossible, because this W reversal will be invalidated. And of course, I sent out a notice, if you all were following me on that particular trading platform, Webull. If you were following me over there, you probably saw that notice on the UVXY thread that I said, okay, W reversal invalidated, right? So that was, I think, in my opinion, what is likely to happen is we're likely to see something similar to this bullish case play out. So I suspect what we see, because what we're trying to do here, you know, with this most bullish case essentially is like, well, maybe we try and complete this cup and we spill out. All right, maybe that's what happens. But I think more than likely what we're going to see tomorrow, because clearly we didn't finish this W reversal, and I don't know that that's going to play out that way. I think people thought it would. Likely what's going to happen tomorrow is we're going to try and complete some kind of a cup here. Perhaps we try to test this. I think most likely we run up. We try and test the top of the channel here in red. Okay, the downward channel. We may even get top side of it, but I think we immediately then fall through and spill out. So we might complete a small cup and handle and then immediately spill out. I could see that happening, being a more likely case than, you know, price action pushing through all of this resistance when it really doesn't have the kind of structure that it needs to make that happen. Now, it certainly could. Volume can come out of nowhere. We've seen that over and over again, where volume just comes out of nowhere. And, you know, people always wonder, is it market manipulation? On here, we're back inside that channel again, potentially. I kind of think we drop more. I really do. I think we have a brief rise up and then we drop more, and we kind of get sucked down the rabbit hole even more into this channel. The question is do we stop here or do we continue down? Because if we continue down and we break through this old channel, that would be a significant event. It really would be. So that's going to be something to pay attention to.
Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes, or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden fort.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Enough of this. Vader, release him.
As you wish.